My name is Agata, and I lead the product management team here at FullStory. I would say that my interest in technology really started in junior high. I was gifted a TI-82 calculator, for those of you who know what that is, and I spent one weekend and I just taught myself how to program on it. And even though the things I was coding were silly and simple, I really was hooked from that point. I ended up really digging deeper into the area in junior high, and then high school, ended up majoring in computer science in undergrad, and then ultimately becoming a software engineer at IBM post-graduation. When I was at IBM, I found myself loving my job, but at the same time asking a lot of questions like, who are we building this for, and why are we building it, and can I go talk to them, please? And I realized that the people who were answering those questions were either very, very senior engineers or product managers. And so I did some digging to learn more about this PM thing, learned more, was super interested in it, decided to go into business school and pursue product management full time. When I was in business school, I actually decided to go into consulting instead as a way to really accelerate my business toolkit. But then ultimately, after consulting, found my way at HomeDepot.com, where I initially started out on a strategy team, but then quickly moved over into product management and have absolutely loved it ever since. For me, it came down to two things, the product and the people. I had used web analytics tools in previous roles quite a lot, and while they were really good for a lot of different reasons, I did experience many pain points. And the first time that I saw FullStory, I remember thinking to myself, gosh, these guys, they nailed it, they got it right. It was a true testament to really understanding that FullStory is a product-led organization that really has its end users in mind when they're developing, and so that to me was really, really important. And while we have a roadmap that's very long and very robust, I'm really excited about the product that we've built and really do think that it is the right product for e-com product teams. And then when it comes down to the people, during my recruiting, I had the opportunity to meet many people. Every person that I met I felt was an expert in their craft, but at the same time modest and down to earth, and people that I really thought I could enjoy working with. So not only was it, in my mind, a group of people that I would enjoy working with day to day, but I would also learn a ton from, which was really important to me. As I reflect on my time at FullStory, the conversions product launch is something that I continue to think about as being really a highlight of the time that I've been here. And specifically, it's about how we built the product. And it comes down to two key factors. One is how rooted in customer research and feedback the product was, and two, the collaboration between all the different teams and bringing it to life. Specifically, we had this hypothesis many months ago about the value that something like this could provide to our end users, and every single step of the way we were talking to our customers, validating hypotheses, getting feedback on the UI, and it was so incredible to get all this valuable feedback. There were many things that we were wrong about, some we were right about, but we were able to take all that feedback and really create the product that we have today. And then when it comes to the team, we had a very cross-functional team of product, design, and engineering folks really working together on bringing this thing to life. There wasn't a single customer interaction that didn't have someone from product, someone from design, and someone from engineering on it. And it's when you have that cross-functional collaboration that just magic happens. And so I'm really excited about those two things when it comes to how we build conversions. So I actually had the opportunity to attend Grace Hopper back in 2002, a long time ago, when it was a conference for about 600 people. And this year there were over 20,000. And so while slightly overwhelming, it was so exciting to see the growth and the momentum of this organization. Additionally, I'd say that just the connections that I was able to make, whether it was with folks from FullStory or from other places, and just having that dialogue with others was really meaningful to me. Early on in my career, one of my bosses once sat me down and he told me, he goes, Agata, if you're doing all the things I'm telling you to do, I'm paying you way too much money. And I was really confused by that initially. I had no idea what he meant. But really what it came down to was the fact that I really needed to push back more. I needed to ask more questions. I needed to challenge the things that were being asked of me. We, as product managers especially, we get so many different inputs from so many different places. we are the ones that need to take all those inputs, sift through them, and then figure out what is the best course of action and how do we lead the team to coming up with those decisions. We're not order takers, and even if we wanted to be, we couldn't be. And so what he was really getting at was, listen, you know 100% of the things in your area. I might know 5 or 10%. Even if I tell you to do something or I ask you to do something, I need you to push back and I need you to help educate me on the things that I might be missing, because I don't know as much as you do and I shouldn't know as much as you do. That is your job.